Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And that is a 10 by 10 inch canvas. This is some Artist Loft and latex semi-gloss Walmart paint mixed with my pouring medium. My recipe is below the video. Underneath show more. Where are my tweezers? I know they are here. This is an OXO omelet turning spatula that shows every flaw when you spread paint. These are my bottles in my way. I want to do a sort of a ghost swipe. It looks like I got lucky and used about the right amount of black paint. That was a scoop that I made out of some refuse, some packaging, which you guys can ask me questions anytime you want about the tools that I make or the paints that I use. And I've written 2 books, and they're both on the Amazon link under Show More under the video. First one is called Because I Can, and it's the first 100 videos I did on YouTube, the processes and the tools I used. That's going in the bucket. The second one is called Unlimited Possibilities, and it's the second 100 videos. So, I want to try and get my gold right down the center this time. And maybe I'm going to let it flow both ways. And I'm going to use some black enamel, and it looks like it came out pretty even, which is nice. It doesn't always do that. I have favorite colors, and I want to use them. I'm going to attempt to leave a little bit of black in between. I'm going to try and eyeball these to make them even. I've got all kinds of colors I want to use, and I'm going to attempt to restrict myself. That is a Modern Masters Venetian blue. The purple is a folk art color shifting. I think it's called Purple Flash. I really want some of this green in there. I don't know if it's going to do any good or not, but I'm going to give myself the green. Sort of reminds me of one of the flower paintings I did. I have no idea how this is going to work, and I should have some idea by now because I've done a few of these. I'm going to peel up an edge catcher that is now covered, stuck to my refuse. Oh well. So let me grab something else. Is that going to be wide enough? You know what? I want a new one, and I've got one, and maybe that's what I'll do. So I'm going to put some black enamel right down the center of this, assuming, yep, that's it. And make sure that I'm happy with all those colors. And really, you know what? I'm going to give myself one more color. Even if it's just a little bit. Because I like this combination. And here goes my black enamel, which I usually try and restrain myself from putting too much down because a little goes a very, very long way. So I'm not sure how I'm going to knock off the paint once I do it off one side of this. So I'm wondering if I could do... No, I need the right size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that to the right size right now. This is nothing more than an edge catcher I've cut from a 16 by 20 inch panel that came in a value pack of Artist Loft canvases from Michaels. So I'm going to lay that down. I'm really interested in touching that to the bottom panel, and then I'm going to just go back on the other side. Well, what I really want to do is knock all that paint off because I have a container. And so what I am going to do right now is take my OXO omelet turning spatula, retrieve all of that paint on that edge catcher, swipe card, whatever you want to call it, and check it out. That's a lot of paint. I'm just going to put it right there in my other container because I'll use that in a minute. Which side? Now I've got a clean dry side again. I'm going to shuffle that back and forth a little bit. And I got down to that purple and it sort of sucked in, so I'm going to try and repeat the same effect by making sure it does the exact same thing. This time I'm going to backpedal on the swipe card so it pours some of that color Come on. I want all that paint. I want all of it. Give it to me now. That's another good thing about the OXO omelet turning spatulas. And that's how much paint I got off of there. Now I'm going to cover that paint up again and probably use it shortly. This is going in the bucket. So I do sell my artwork, and I'm going to give this a quick torch. Just to see if we need to pop any bubbles. That's pretty simple and it's pretty beautiful, and I'm not used to putting up with that. I usually want to change something. Right now all I want is the rest of that paint that I see. And I have got Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas and little swipe cards. So I'm going to take my swipe card, steal that paint. It's all blues and greens. Hate wasting paint. Good. So my cells are still developing, and that's a nice thing. I could put a skewer in there. I could do all kinds of stuff. I could tilt that a little bit, but I like the cells the way they're going. Okay, I lied. I'm going to tilt a little bit. Very little. Because I want to break up that hard line down the center. I think I want to break it up so bad I'm going to... very gently and wishfully. I like the green cells over here. I don't have as many of them as I want over here. And I could swipe again, or I could just blow into that, which seems to be working. I think on this side I pulled more of that paint off. I think pushing the paint back helped me out on the other side. I'm going to use that paint that's going over right on my edges too. Right there and right there. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard going, sometimes I like to fix things. But I actually really like that. It's pretty simple. It's a little ghost swipe. I haven't done one that simple in a while, and I've been trying to get myself to do that. So now I'm going to torch one more time, make sure there are no bubbles coming up. Glad I got some green up over here. I could probably add some on the other side if I wanted to, but I think this is what it needs to be. I so want to bring some gold cells up in there, and I don't know. If I can get away with it or not, but I want to try. Just blowing ever so gently. I think I'm going to pounce a skewer in there, because agitated paint does new things, and I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. Not sure about that hard line. And by the way, I should have probably done most of that before I torched. Now, whatever else I would want to do, I should have done before I would have torched. And a little purple down the center would have been kind of cool. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying, please share my videos, please like my videos. Can I have a thumbs up, pretty please? Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. My paint pouring recipes under the video I may have mentioned, along with Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. And my Amazon link is the first blue link below Show More. I do sell my artwork. After the pandemic is over, I will go back to giving classes at the house in Spring Hill. I see that this gold is not enough like that gold for me not to want to fix it. So I'm just going to take my skewer very gently and cautiously, and hope my head isn't in the way, sort of even that out a little bit. So it looks like the other side. Because I got OCD sometimes, and this is one of those times. So I love you guys. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery saying, please visit Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Priscilla Batzell if this video is on Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell, because there are 1,300 videos, more than 1,300 videos there, and they're organized in the Creative Playlist section into genres and by the 100. And you can find Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, for students, along with Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more, for anybody who wants to see what I've been posting on Fine Art America since 2013. And you can also find Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors for anybody who's interested to see the wet and dry artworks that I've put into the albums there from YouTube. Alright, I'm actually really happy with that, and that's still developing, and that's probably down to the acrylic enamel, which is a gloss, probably from folk art, but it doesn't matter so far. In my opinion, they all work, and I like the gloss ones just as much as I like the matte ones, and once you mix it in with other paint, it seems fine. Alright, so I'm sure I've forgotten something, but I don't know what it is, and I'll talk to you guys anon. Bye for now. This is Priscilla. I said that a bunch of times. Why don't I zoom in? If you ever want to see a dry photograph and you ask me, I will post it to my Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Priscilla Batzell art page on the community board. So just feel free to ask and visit over there, and we'll get you all fixed up. Bye for now. Priscilla out.